the reason I identify so much with it and what you're doing is because it matches, what's in my heart for investors is finding peace and calm about your money, and like rushing to do 1031 exchange. Nobody's calm and peaceful. But if you go into a DST with Brett, well, I also like the DST because, people who are like, hey, Sarah, I'm selling my portfolio. I've been actively managing single family home, like 30 single family homes and, 18 condos. And we're slowly going to 1031 exchange them. What do you have available for me? And I'm like, oh, that sounds like a headache to do those one by one, or even if there's a couple at a time. But say you sell 10 and you roll it into one, one investment with one 1031 exchange, you're not able to diversify and you're time crunched. And so you might not be able, and we see this all the time, people don't find exactly what they want. They 1031 exchange into something that doesn't replace their passive income, or it doesn't meet some of their criteria, but they need to do it because they need to do their 1031 exchange. And then it's like a month later, we have an investment and I'm like, oh, hey, George, now we have something for your exchange. And he's like, I already did it. It's too late. Had I been able to wait another couple months, I would have gone into yours, Sarah. And so I love that the DST, the structure that you help people with, it takes away that time pressure. So it does two things. You can diversify into whatever you want. It doesn't limit you to real estate, right? You can diversify, you can get out of real estate and then diversify. And then also you get to take your time and choose what's right for you instead of rushing into whatever's available during those 45 days that you have. So I think it goes along. The reason I identify so much with it and what you're doing is because it matches, what's in my heart for investors is finding peace and calm about your money, and like rushing to do 1031 exchange. Nobody's calm and peaceful. But if you go into a DST with Brett, then take your time, do what you want. And so it really opens the doors for people.
You nailed it. Thank you for that, Sarah. I appreciate it. And I do see the value and the alignment there for sure, because at the end of the day, we want freedom for our clients, whether that be their time, energy, stress, or their finances, the diversification, liquidity. But the best thing is optimal timing, right? Where you can invest high, invest low, and hopefully sell high, and then just continue that. And that could be into stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. That could be into real estate, passive or active. It could be development projects. It could be just sitting in treasury bills right now. I mean, things are kind of crazy right now. I mean, at least you go, well, if I put in treasury bills, it's 4 or 5%, and the government has to fail for the money to go. That's how kind of crazy these times are right now. But the key is, what do you want? And what does make sense for you? How do you diversify? How do you make sense of the tax flow game and the cash flow game and the appreciation game? Well, hopefully you will consider, after listening to this, a deferred sales trust by going to capitalgainstaxsolutions.com. That's capitalgainstaxsolutions.com.